Hey guys, so right here I got some panini pasta cooked. This is ready to get strained. This has been cooking for about 7-8 minutes now, so this is done. We'll have to strain that. Easy dinner tonight at 18 Family 5 House. I got some pesto here. I get this from Costco, as you can see. And then you're going to need some minced garlic. I know a lot of people are going to talk crap about this pre-chopped garlic, but I never get this. I just got it this month because I knew this was going to be a crazy month for us with school starting and everything, so I thought this would be so much easier. Time saver for me, so I got that. So you're going to need some minced garlic, fresh or this. You're going to need some just steak. I already cut into cubes. I got ribeye right here. You could use any kind of steak that you want or steak that you have. Or if you want to use chicken, feel free to use chicken. Then I got some sun-dried tomatoes. I already washed these and cleaned them and chopped them. So I got some sun-dried tomatoes here. Then I got some artichokes and the hearts. I already pre-cut these, pre-chopped these. These are all ready to go. And then some spinach. So this is not baby spinach, it's just spinach. I'll end up pulling this apart to throw in there. And then you're also going to need some Romano and Parmesan. So fresh, we'll grate some of that. So let me show you guys how I put this together. And yeah, let's check it out. Alright guys, so I strained the pasta. This is the same pot. The goal is to get this in one pot. So that's why, so you don't have to dirty more dishes. So I got all this pot from the pasta on the stove. Let's go ahead and turn this up to, let's do medium high. Okay, and then we're going to put some extra virgin olive oil. This is the kind I get at Lucky's Market. Just about let's see, about a full teaspoon in there. The bottom of the pan. So I got the full teaspoon in there. Then we're going to grab some of that minced garlic. We're going to grab 1 heaping spoon and add that to the oil. You want that to sizzle like that, guys. As soon as it starts sizzling, go ahead and turn it down. Let's get my spoon. And let's start mixing. So we want this to cook in that oil real nice and brown just a little bit. As soon as it starts to brown, just a hair, which is about right now, let's go ahead and grab our pre-cut cube steaks and throw that in. And like I said, that's ribeye. I got that on sale. That's why I'm using ribeye. Otherwise, I usually use like a cheaper lean meat. If I could find a lean meat that's super affordable. And I'm going to let that cook up. So once this gets cooked up, I'll show you what to do next. Okay guys, now the meat is starting to brown in there. You can see, hopefully you can see it pretty good. Starting to brown around all the edges. You don't want to overcook this because this is ribeye and it will get very tough. You don't want it to ruin that yummy meat. So let's go ahead. I got some Kroger beef broth here. Let's put in about 3 tablespoons, if that helps you guys out, because I do it by eye, but I don't know, I'm not crazy. But about 3 tablespoons of beef broth. And then you're going to turn this heat up to high, as high as you could get it, and let it infuse that meat in there. So as soon as this starts cooking down a little bit, we have a lot of steps. That's why I don't want to overcook this meat. Okay, that's about good. Now, we are going to throw in our sun-dried tomatoes that we pre-cut. You pre-cut everything, guys. This is super easy. This takes 10 minutes to cook. After your pasta's done, you could even cook your pasta earlier in the day while your kids are at school or whatever. Sometimes I do that. And then even this meat. Sometimes I'll pre-cook the meat like halfway before the kids get home, so by the time they get home I could just throw it all together and it's done. Okay, so I got the sun-dried tomatoes in there. We like our meat like medium cooked, so it depends on how while you like your meat cooked. We like it nice and tender and medium. Okay, so now I'm going to throw our artichokes and artichoke hearts in that we pre-cut. And the sun-dried tomatoes, guys, I get at Costco. And these artichokes with artichoke hearts I get at Costco also. So we're going to let all that cook in that garlic and olive oil and get coated real nice. And then I'll show you guys what it should look like when this is all nice and cooked down. So probably like, I'm saying about 2 more minutes on the stove after you add your other ingredients. Alright, so I went ahead and transferred my pasta into this big serving bowl so my kids could just grab it and go. I'm going to grab some of that spinach and throw probably 2 heaping handfuls of spinach in there, like this. It looks like a lot of spinach, guys, but this is all going to wilt down into little tiny pieces. And then if some of them are too big, just rip them apart. Grab them and start tearing them apart. All these are going to shrink. This meat is just about done. It's been about 2 minutes, so I'm going to give it another minute or so, and then we'll toss it on top of the spinach so it cooks it down. Alright guys, so this meat is done. I know you think it looks red, but it's not the meat, it's the sun-dried tomatoes. This meat is nice and brown, so I'll let you look at that. It's not bloody inside or anything, it's perfect. So let's go ahead and dump that on top of this pasta and spinach. Okay, so now that we got this dumped onto this pasta and spinach, let's let this meat and tomatoes and artichokes sit on the spinach just for a minute. And then we'll start mixing the pasta, just so it kind of cooks that spinach for us. We don't have to worry about cooking it. We want it to be nice and wilted. I didn't add any salt or anything to this, guys, because the pesto is going to has enough salt. It has salt in it. We don't have to worry about adding any seasoning to this. That's why this is so perfect for an easy dinner night. And you could also do these as, you could actually make this as a freezer meal too. If you wanted to get one of those, what are they? Those little tins. You could get a little tin and make this in a tin and stick it in the freezer and double layer it with foil and saran wrap. Stick it in the freezer and just pull it out and throw it in a pot and warm it. So if you did that, I would suggest not cooking the pasta all the way and not cooking the meat all the way. Just because you're going to be rewarming it and you don't want it to be soggy. If that makes sense to, I don't know. Sometimes I don't even make sense to myself, but I don't think you guys need to freezer mill it, but you could, because this dish takes literally 10 minutes. As long as you prep everything, it takes 10 minutes or less to make this. Okay, so that spinach is wilting just how I wanted it. Let's go ahead and add that pasta sauce, the basil pesto sauce. Okay, so let's add some of that. It's kind of thick, guys, so it takes, I just like to squeeze the bottle, but some people would probably like to use a spoon. Let's see if that's going to be enough. 1 heaping drop. So let's mix this around. We like it like a lot of pesto on ours, so if you don't like that much, then you don't have to put that much. This already has a lot of olive oil in it because that's all pesto is. I'll show you an easy recipe how I make mine sometime when I get around to it, but it's literally so easy, you guys, to make your own. You guys, you just need pine nuts, olive oil, and basil. And sometimes you put some salt and pepper, but that's up to you. But you could just make your own in the food processor or the blender. I like to use the food processor, but like I said, this is easy dinner night, so I use the jar. Come on, if you know what I'm talking about. Easy dinner night that's still healthy for your family. It's delicious. I don't think we need any more pesto, guys. I think that's perfect. That's it, guys. So the kids could come serve themselves. Paul, this is all done. So I hope you guys like this easy 10-minute meal, 10-minute or less meal actually. And yeah, thanks for joining us tonight with the 18 Family 5, and hopefully you guys let me know if you guys make this recipe. Comment on my Facebook page, and don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the bell notification so you don't miss any of my videos. And I always appreciate you guys watching them, and I hope you guys like them. All right, be blessed, guys. Over and out. Peace. So here it is all served up, and all you need to do is get some Romano or Parmesan cheese and just grate a little bit on top if you want it. If you don't, the regular store-bought, you know, shake cheese is fine too. So that's it, guys. That's the meal right there.